Hey everyone, and welcome back to News with Sonic, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. And back with some more Deadpool and Wolverine. And this is the suited up spoiler, I guess you can call it that. But who doesn't know what Wolverine really looks like? But anyway, if you're not aware, in the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer, well, Hugh Jackman is not really wearing his cowl or his Wolverine mask, whatever you want to call it, in the trailer. However, new promotional art material has released where it shows Wolverine wearing his full suit, including his cowl. So it's safe to say, and I've already mentioned this before, but it's safe to say that the cowl has been edited out in the trailers, and they're kind of saving that for last. But it's a little too late for that because, well, the internet exists and people have a way of getting a hold of things. When I look at this merchandise, and I'm about to show it to you in a second, it looks like I'm looking at a comic book panel, which is so satisfying to look at because I'm excited for the era that we live in where comic book movies are respecting the source material in a way where, like, you know, as far as the costume aspects, they're respecting that and they're not afraid to go to that point. Whereas before it was like, you know, people were embarrassed to adapt costumes from the comics into the movies. But anyway, I have the article here pulled up. And we're going to go ahead and read and discuss. And I'm going to show you some of the images as well before I read this article. This is coming from comicbookmovie.com. And it says here that the official promo gives the first look at Wolverine's mask in Deadpool 3. You folks, I'm sure you've seen this already before. This is not a surprise, but I want to talk about this because it's so cool. And it's like looking at a comic book. Wolverine looks exactly like this in the comics, and they gave him the white eyes just like he has in the comics. Like, I thought like Deadpool was going to be the only character that has the white eyes that are expressive, but it looks like Wolverine's going to have them as well, which is really exciting. So if you like what you see here, just be sure to definitely like, comment, subscribe, by the way. Invitation link to my Discord and also the links to my social medias in the description box below. So here it says here the Deadpool 3 promo art reveals the first look at Deadpool and Wolverine suited up and Logan's costume, comic accurate mask. And the article that I had pulled up is an old one, and it talks about how like it was a rumor about how we're going to be getting the trailer in the Super Bowl. But I'm not going to go through that article because we already know the details by now. We know a lot more now. But this was like the update that we got. And to add more, here's some more updates on that mask. Here it is right here. And this is the newest promo that we got. So here you can actually see a little bit more details in the mask, especially with, I don't know what you call those, but in the cowl, there's like these black wings. You know, like I call them wings because that's what they look like. You know, that's how Wolverine's mask looks like. But I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in and enhance if I can actually do that, which I should be able to actually. No, actually I can't zoom in into the costume. That sucks. But anyway, do the best you can to see what I'm seeing here. But there's lining in the mask right here. It's always the lines with these freaking. With the MCU, they always like to put unnecessary lines and unnecessary detail in the costumes. I wish the costumes were a lot simpler, like how they are in the comic books. But it's always lines with this company, with Marvel Studios. But I'm still satisfied with the results. I mean, he's got his like famous shoulder pads, and I love the mixture of blue and the good use of black, which is also actually set to a minimum. And the gloves, they look fantastic there as well. I like the use of the yellow with the fingertips being blue and everything like that. It's like straight out of the comics. And the costume just looks excellent. I love it. It's quite practical. And of course he has boots too, so which makes a lot of sense, you know, in combat. Also, if you notice in the comic books, the boots, like they have like these sharp angles. They kind of honor that a little bit here where it's like smaller, but in the comics they're like a little bit, they're exaggerated and they're actually a little bit bigger than this. But overall, it's spot on. It's like looking at a comic book. And right now, I'm actually reading the new Deadpool and Wolverine World War 3, and so far, it's great. I really like it. I mean, Joe Kelly has returned to write some more Deadpool stuff, which is really exciting. But anyway, this looks fantastic. I don't think I've ever done a video talking about this. I know some other YouTube channels like recently covered it, like literally a couple days ago, where like new promo has been revealed. Like this is like a board, like a promo board that's like that was posted up in Japan, somewhere in Japan. And also there's some more details talking about how Deadpool is going to be, you know, going into other like real famous events in the MCU timeline. That includes the classic Avengers movie, and some other movies as well, where he's going to be like pretty much giving it a Deadpool twist and kind of like making it feel like, you know, all these movies could have been R-rated. So I'm actually interested in definitely, you know, seeing that. And some of the promo art that I want to talk about is like the merchandise that Marvel is about to release when the movie comes out. And all that merchandise actually reveals plenty. So if you don't want spoilers, then now's your time to click away. So here on this page, it says the Deadpool Wolverine merchandise reveals new promo art with Logan suited up, which we already talked about and showed. Actually, some new official tie-in merchandise from Marvel Studios' highly anticipated Deadpool Wolverine has been revealed, and the cardboard character standees give us a new look at the Merc with the mouth, and Logan standing together as a team and attempting to hack lumps out of each other. The promo art also offers another look at Wolverine's comic accurate mask, which we have yet to see in live action. Marvel Studios released an official look at Jackman in costume shortly after shooting on the threequel began, but we still haven't seen the iconic cowl in an actual shot from the movie. Fans were hoping it would be one of the big moments from the recent trailer, but it seems to be something the studio and the director Sean Levy are doing their best to keep under wraps until the movie hits theaters this summer. We don't have individual images of the merch yet, so this pick is a bit on the small side, but click on the links below or slightly and then you'll see here. So this will take you to like an actual merch post on X right here, and I'll definitely give it a like and I'll definitely bookmark it. But let's take a closer look. So some of the stuff that we have, and I really got to get on this merch because this looks awesome. It says front and back DP and plus Wolf, which looks really cool, and it's just basically Deadpool blowing a kiss. Oh, I can't even zoom into that as well, but it's just Deadpool blowing a kiss to Wolverine. And some of the Deadpool, like just doing a hack and slash to the Marvel Studios logo. In case you can't see that, Deadpool cutting Marvel in half. The Deadpool Wolverine heart. The Deadpool shirt with a comic on it. It's just Deadpool laying on the ground and Wolverine's shadow with his claws sticking out, which looks really cool as well. And then some of the pins and also keychains reveal some more stuff, some more plot details. Like there's this pin right here, and I wish I can zoom into this, but I can't. There's this pin here. You know the classic Avengers cover of like Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man doing this, and like the rest of the Avengers are in the background, and like the background is New York. The first Avengers film's cover. It's basically the Avengers team, but they've been Deadpoolified. So he's Iron Man, he's Captain America, he's the Hulk as well. So that merch kind of totally hints at him returning to those events. And also there's Deadpool meeting up with Old Man Steve, Deadpool taking the staff, like the Loki's staff. Deadpool basically being the Little Mermaid, because you know this movie's going to be poking a lot of fun at Disney. All this merch looks incredible, and I really want some of this stuff. Like it just looks amazing. But yeah, it's all here, you know. Even some of these mugs are there. The Disney Plus gift card with Deadpool like this. The hats. Oh my God, even the shirts. There's one with like the shirt with Wolverine and his cowl, and there's Deadpool like this doing that. I really want the shirts, man, and I can't believe we're getting Wolverine in his classic suit. It just blows my mind. This is really exciting. What an exciting time to be a Marvel fan. And just overall, a comic book fan. This looks incredible. I'm really excited. And that's pretty much all the merch I wanted to show you, and a little bit more details on the Wolverine mask, because this looks awesome. And I can't believe I never really discussed this. But yeah, this is awesome, man. Like, this is top tier stuff. I'm so glad they did this, because when I saw the trailer to the movie, I thought to myself, if Deadpool has a full costume, including the mask, he's pretty much covered head to toe. Why didn't Wolverine, Hugh Jackman, get the same treatment as Ryan Reynolds? Like, they did the yellow suit, so they might as well have given him the cowl. Are they afraid to give him the cowl? Do they think he's going to look ridiculous? As is, Wade Wilson, not only, I mean, some people might think he looks ridiculous, but he looks awesome because he's wearing a Deadpool suit. And a Deadpool suit just rocks in live action. But, like, why not give the same treatment to Hugh Jackman? But it turns out he's going to be pretty much wearing the mask throughout the majority of the film, I think. And I hope they don't pull a Thor where, like, in the first Thor movie, you see him briefly wearing a helmet, and then he takes it off. He only wore it for, like, 2 minutes in the first movie, and that's it. But anyway, something tells me that he's going to be wearing the mask for the most part of the movie, which Wolverine really does a lot in the comics and in the cartoons, where he pretty much keeps his mask on for the most part. But anyway, this looks awesome. I'm really excited. Guys, what are your thoughts? Obviously, do you think it looks cool? I do as well. I believe it looks awesome. Comment down below with your thoughts, comments, concerns, questions, whatever. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, click on the bell notification so you don't miss anything, and I'll see you all next comic panel.